Hello, Taurus. Welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Natalie. So this is a singles reading for Taurus looking for love for the month of March. This may or may not resonate with all of you. So if it doesn't resonate, check out your Venus sign, moon and rising. And if those don't resonate, then by all means, check me out another month. So what we have for you today, Taurus, is perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. The bull, yes. Hard-headed, right? Stubborn, perseverance. You can do it. You can get that love as long as you do put your mind to it and action on it. So let's see what we have here for you. Lifeline. Okay. You are holding on to a string into your hand. Actually, it's going across your hand. It could be considered a lifeline. We'll just leave it there for now. We'll see how this all ties in with the tarot and the rest of the cards. So Taurus, single people looking for love for the month of March. Taurus, single people looking for love in the month of March. Single people looking for love in the month of March. Taurus. All right, so here we go. You now, okay, you have the Two of Pentacles, so you're juggling, okay? And then the lover that you need to find, or the kind of love you need, is the Page of Wands. Someone very passionate, someone that has a lot of fire in their belly, someone who's not afraid of thinking beyond the common and actually contemplating doing something different. Okay, so let's just leave it at that for now. The obstacle is the Six of Swords. What you need to express is the Sun card. The advice is the Five of Wands, and the outcome, or not the outcome, sorry, the how and where you will find love is the Ten of Wands. So there's a lot of wands in your reading, Taurus. A lot of fire, okay, because you've got the Sun card as well. So that speaks of fire, energy, fire in your belly. So if we start with you now, on this deck, there is no eternity symbol like you see on all the other Rider-Waite type decks with the Two of Pentacles. So, and the ships are heading out on this deck and not coming in. So basically you've set things into motion and you're trying to establish some kind of balance. Okay, so maybe you're starting a new job, or you're in the process of starting new things related to your work. And before you can focus on love, you need to establish balance there. Maybe you're moving. Maybe you don't have enough money yet to feel comfortable with yourself to be able to start a relationship with someone at this point. But it's calling for you to have perseverance. So putting your head, having the ideas in your mind and putting things in motion. And then you'll be able to persevere along that line. And maybe along that line, the line in your hand, maybe that's what it speaks for. You are on the right path. You need to follow that line. And not diverge from it. So persevere. I think that's what it means, is you're on the right track. In order to be able to get to your end goal, you need to follow that line, that straight line. All right, so the obstacle we're seeing is that you are in a moment of getting to a better place in your mind because you've had worries. And I think this again is associated with you now. You've started something new. You're not yet balanced. You may not have all the money yet. You have a lot of worries. but you're on your way there. It's going to happen. It's just you're not there yet. Okay? There are a couple of butterflies on this card here. So because there are butterflies, I'm going to take a butterfly card to see what transformation is required. So for Taurus, and there's 2 butterflies, so I'm going to take 2 cards. This one. And the other one. Okay. So the 2 cards they came out, one calls for relationship dynamics. So relationship dynamics could be pertaining to relationship with yourself first, but a relationship with others, which to me speaks of this new venture that you're on right now. And the reason why I said relationship with yourself is you also have body changes. Okay, so maybe you need to work on yourself for your self-image. You have a goal. Maybe you have, I don't know, a couple of pounds you want to lose, or you want to bring some significant changes in your life pertaining to your health. And that's why you're not stable at this moment. Because Pentacles can also be associated with health. And I think that making those changes will help you gain stability in your life. And I think in this case here, if it's not someone, because you have the 10 of Wands here, I'm going to call it that this is personal development. Like the kind of love you need is the love for yourself. And you need to reignite that fire in you. You need to get rid of the worries that you've had associated with maybe the health changes that you need to bring to yourself or upon yourself. Lifeline, right? Yeah, I'm starting to think that you need to, there's something pertaining to your health that you need to take care of. And maybe the relationship dynamics are to do with self-sabotaging behaviors that you have, or I don't want to say addictions, but, self-sabotaging. I'll give you an example. For example, if you don't cook, okay, you're someone that doesn't cook. When you're hungry, if you have nothing prepared or you don't like cooking, when you're hungry, you just go to the next thing in the fridge that's easy access, or the box of cookies, or the cakes, or the this or the that. And instead of having healthier choices in your life for eating, you need to change that dynamic of that, because that becomes self-sabotaging if you're just feeding your body with unnutritional or unnutritious types of foods, which cause some kind of health issue. And of course the worries, but you're, because the obstacle is the 6 of Swords, you want to go there, you just don't know how to go there yet. You're not ready to go there yet. Maybe you have a demanding job that, prevents you from focusing on cooking better, or, cooking in your life, or, you know what I mean, like taking care of yourself, exercising or cooking. That's why I'm seeing this in my mind. I don't know why, but it's a lot of things to do with cooking, and maybe the lack of time that you have in your life to allow you to be able to better take care of yourself. So the relationship dynamic that you have with yourself is not quite healthy at this time. What you need to express is the Sun, and the Sun is about being bright, energetic, vulnerable, because typically this child on the horse's back is naked. He doesn't have any garment on him, so he's naked, he's vulnerable. I think you need to take a good look at yourself. And the reason why I'm thinking naked, why I'm focusing on naked, is I think you need to look at yourself from a naked perspective. If it's a physical nakedness or an inner nakedness, you need to look at yourself so that you can shine again. So find out what it is that's preventing you from shining from within or feeling good about yourself, because this is also an ego card. Feeling good about yourself to be able to radiate. And again, this is associated with passion, right? Thinking about it. So I think you need to really seriously take a good look at yourself, Taurus. And make those necessary changes in your life so that you can start radiating energy. And once you start, like, if you put your mind to it, you'll be able to persevere. And we see that here. Because the advice is to, and this card is like competition, or it could be a lack of leadership, or it could be also mental discord, like internal mental discord, like you're conflicted in your mind. You need to set that straight in your mind first so then you can move on. And how and where you will find love is through this perseverance. Like, yes, you've got those 10 wands to carry. It's hard. It's a lot of work. It may feel like a burden at times, but guess what? Whatever issue you're encountering today in your life, it didn't happen overnight. Whatever health issue, if it's a health issue, or if it's extra pounds that you're carrying, it did not get put on your body overnight. It took like a lot of years, if months or years, to get there. So it's going to take as much energy to pull that off. Energy and perseverance. Let's pull some more cards on this, okay? So this is the New Vision Tarot. So let's pull some more cards on this reading. For Taurus for the month of March. Single people looking for love, but evidently have a lot of self-love to do at this point. Okay, so these two cards came up, and this is typically the Five of Pentacles, which represents this injured party. This guy has one leg only, and he's holding on to a child, and his crutch is now resting inside the church. They're both inside the church, and he's now rested the crutch on the side of the church wall, so he doesn't need that crutch anymore. So it looks like, you're getting help. Instead of being left out in the cold or feeling left out in the cold, like you're helpless, you're actually consulting or you're getting help in order to achieve this goal of yours. And you have the Queen of Pentacles here, looking at her from a different perspective, and she is a very, very nurturing queen. There's a lot of red roses on here. And the red roses to me speak of love. And this card speaks of health. Having the health. And you see this queen, and on the back of her throne, you see this queen who's looking over some patrons, and she's sharing her wealth with them. So you're probably in this state at this moment where you are being helped by someone very nurturing. Someone who's maybe giving you guidance. If it's not someone, if you're using an app on the phone that has a built-in community, maybe that's what it is. The nurturing queen is that app to assist you with this transition. And look, we have the Six of Swords again. And this is looking at them front, like head on, instead of looking at them from the back. And they are going in that new direction. It is a bit heavy at times. You're on your way though. You can't stop. You're doing the work. You're doing it. So this is totally a reading about self-love, my dear. My dear Taurus, I'm sorry, there's no love as such right away. It's self-love that's needed first. To change some probably bad habits that were unhealthy for you, so that you can become balanced again. And it's going to call for a lot of work. And it says, hope is the conduit for miracles. That's the universe has your back. So not only do you need to persevere and put your mind to it, because you can, if you set your mind to it, you can get to anything, but also have some element of hope in this transition. And a miracle will happen. Clock. You need time, take time. A time cycle, time to heal, progress. You see, I've mentioned time before. If for whatever reason, health situation that you have to confront and improve on, this did not happen overnight. It took time to create this situation, and you'll need just as much time to fix the situation. But there will be progress. Okay? Should you follow the advice, what kind of outcome can happen for you, Taurus? For Taurus singles looking for love, who need to do some self-loving first before they can externally find love. For single Taurus, okay, these two cards. Yes. So I have on here the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is the one that's taking action, but now you see he is in a position to destroy the enemy. So you clearly will be, you're going to survive this. You're going to progress, and you're going to actually be victorious in this. You just need to do the hard work and keep going. Whatever that enemy is, you're going to confront it, and you're going to put an end to it. And then here we have the King of Swords. And the King of Swords usually holds on to a sword. And he's like on the warpath, he's ready to like, use that sword to cut out something, someone. But now the sword is in the ground. So whatever needed to be cut was cut. Now you have the right tools in your hand. You've got the falcon. So you can proceed with the rest of your journey. That falcon is also, or that eagle, sorry, or it could be a falcon, is not blindfolded, so he can see very clearly what the path in front is. I like this for you, Taurus. So unfortunately, there's no person as such coming your way right now. But I think it's just the level of work that needs to be done for yourself during the course of this month of March, in order to stop the self-sabotaging that you're doing to improve your health. It'll be difficult at times, yes, but it's okay. You've got the mindset for it. With hope and perseverance, you're going to get to it. Let me know in the comment section, please. I'm very curious. So take care, my dear Taurus. See you next month. Bye-bye.